We're here with Mike Essa. Mike, you've got a new car, new tire sponsor, busy off season for you. Why did you go this route with the new E46?
Well, it's basically the same suspension layout as the Z4, but the Z4 is a really short wheelbase. This car is about 10 inches longer, and we felt like that would give us more of an advantage over the old car. So we decided to make the change. And like you said, new tire sponsor, Yokohama, wheel sponsor, Forge Star, body kit, DTM Fiberworks, and other suspension, Bilstein, Wise Fab. So, I mean, it's basically like an entirely new it is the same suspension layout as a Z4, but nothing is actually the same now. We've changed everything. So we'll have to figure it out quick and get used to it.
Now, we're only 2 weeks out, but you're saying you're already going to be going testing the next day or two. I think you're missing a couple of body panels and maybe a windshield or two, but you're really that close to being ready?
Oh, yeah. We're going to dyno later today, and then we'll go testing probably tomorrow, and I'm not worried about a windshield. I got a visor on my helmet, so it's all good.
Now, one of the questions that came up from one of the commenters that's a regular on our site is, your shop is very successful with Porsche racing and a lot of stuff like that, but you're out here drifting. It seems like that's a little bit different from what you're used to. Why do you continue to come out in Formula D?
Well, I mean, I think that Formula Drift is a great series, and I think drifting is going to take off as a motorsport. I mean, it's awesome to watch, and I love doing it. So, I mean, those are the main reasons. So. We also, we do BMW stuff, and we do get BMW clients and, connections with sponsors and stuff like that through Formula Drift. So it seems to work out pretty well for us.
Now, with the BMW, there's a new tire manufacturer championship as well as the OEM manufacturer. So you're one of a very few group of people who are running the BMW, especially with the BMW motor. Is that something that you think might be marketable to some of the OEMs to help bring them and get them more involved in drifting?
Yeah, I think that definitely is a way to bring in OEMs, but I think it's going to take a year or two for it to, catch on and show like, hey, look, this manufacturer has won 2 years in a row. Why don't you guys come in and do something about it? We're totally capable if you have another car or two in the field. So we'll see how it goes.
Long Beach is always an intimidating track. Do you like it because it's, a classic course on the streets, very organic, or do you hate it because it's got walls and lots of places to crash?
Well, like you said, I like it for all those reasons. I'm not really worried about the walls. I've had a couple run-ins with the walls before there, and, it happens. But, yeah, really, I think the only real downsides to that track are that there's not a lot of testing time. So with a new car, that's the toughest track you can go to first because you can't do any practice laps. Maybe you get 6, and then it's like straight into qualifying, and got to make it happen.
What's the best way to keep up with Mike Essa and all the antics for GSR Autosports?
On Facebook, on Twitter, or Instagram, all at Michael Essa.
Keep in touch. This guy's one to watch for. New chassis, new tire sponsor. It's a whole new year of Formula D.